Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we have a special one. One of my favorite guitar players of all time, Robert Fripp, joins Daryl Hall and his band. They do the song NYC, New York City, New York. I believe on the record, Exposure, it's actually called NY3. But this is a record that came out in 1979. Daryl Hall sang on a lot of the pieces, but originally, due to record contracts, something like that, they didn't let his voice be on the record. Exposure is one of those great Robert Fripp records where there's a lot of cool pieces. This is one of the cool instrumental ones. Narada Michael Waldon is the drummer from Mahavishnu fame and many, many other bands, recently of Jeff Beck as well. Narada is an incredible drummer, and this is a cool piece. Very Fripp-like, but kind of unlike anything he did before. So, with all that said, check the record out. Lots of great stuff. But here's New York City, New York. So I wanted to point out, although Daryl Hall wrote those lyrics, I believe, and originally sang them, Peter Hammil stepped in and did quite a few of the lyrics on the original pressing. I don't know if they've re-released it. I believe they have with the original singing by Daryl. But originally, how I got the record was Peter Hammil singing on it, and he's incredible. A really great, edgy, kind of seat of your pants kind of singing style, and there's some really funny pieces on the record. And then there's a great Peter Gabriel piece called Here Comes the Flood, where Robert adds like Frippatronics to it. An amazing piece by Peter and with Robert. So it's just one of those records. It's kind of all over the place, but in a really, really good way. I think I prefer Peter Hammil's singing style to Daryl's for sure, at least for this band. So I guess they only rehearsed this a couple of times. I'm not even sure if they rehearsed it at all. Also, Tony Levin was the bass player on the record as well. So. That part I don't remember in the original. So. So there we have it, a version of NYC, NY, New York, New York. On the record, I believe it is NYC number three, or three, excuse me. You have to check out that original record. This does it some justice. These guys are incredible players, but on the record, it's just in your face, ferocious, and Fripp is at his best. I love the record. It's one of those quirky records. Like I said, lots of different players on it. Jerry Marotta plays drums. Narada Michael Waldon plays quite a bit of drums. Tony Levin. And there's a few other players. Peter Gabriel, like I said, has one track on there. And maybe Daryl Hall plays keyboards and bass. Not sure about that. But this is cool. Hopefully, you get to see it. Most of the stuff that Robert does is blocked. I'm kind of doing this as a test. And there's about three more tracks from this show that I'd like to do. One of them being Red, and I believe there's one other that I want to do. So here's fingers crossed that we all get to see this and you get to watch it as well, and then kind of watch the original without me talking over it, and maybe even go to the record if you don't know it. If you're a Fripp fan, you know about the record, and it's kind of one of those outliers that I really, really like, kind of like his first band with Toya, Sunday All Over the World. That was an incredible band, an incredible record, and he's done a lot of stuff with other people. Some of them better than others. He, has done a lot of collaboration, and it's always kind of cool to see these kind of things come back and see people revisit them. And yeah, so I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. Please come back. Thanks.